Good morning, dear student. Today in our English, today our lesson is a poem here by R.L. Stevenson here. So let me recite the poem about a banyan tree here. So up into the banyan tree, who should climb but little me? I held the trunk with both my hands and looked around all nearby land. I saw the next door garden lie full of flowers before my eye, and many pleasant faces more that I had never seen before. I saw the dimpling river path, and beneath the sky's blue looking glass, the dust roads go up and down with people tramping into the town. If I could find a higher tree, further and further I should see to where the grown up river slip into the sea among the ships, to where the roads on either hand lead onward into fairyland, where all the children dine at 5 and all the playthings come alive. This poem is composed by R.L. Stevenson here. The name of this poet is R.L. Stevenson. So we see here what the poet would like to tell us in this poem given here. So this poem is about one poor boy and up into the banyan tree who should climb but little me here. It means here in this poem the little poor boy say here who could climb but little me, who could climb the banyan tree here, and he also give reply, I can able to climb the banyan tree here and up into the banyan tree. It means higher place of the banyan tree. So here I held the trunk with both my hand. Here the poet is small, so the poet has little hand. So he tried to climb the higher parts of the banyan tree, and for that he hold the trunk of the tree with both his little hand and look around all nearby land. And after climbing the top of the tree, he tried to look around what he can able to see surrounding places here. So he saw many things here. Given here, I saw the next door garden like. So first the little poor boy saw garden was nearby his banyan tree, and the garden was full of flowers before my eyes. So here the poet see a garden. The garden is full of flower and many places faces more that I had never seen before here. So in this garden, many pleasant faces, beautiful places, beautiful peoples. The poet seen here many people, and the many beautiful people are in the garden. That people here the poet never seen before. It means here the little poor boy saw seen here many new things here. So here I saw the dimpling river pass, and with the sky blue looking glass here, and nearby this garden there was one river was passing here. The river is flowing here. The river is dimpling means that is flowing here. One river was the river was flowing nearby place, and the and with the sky blue looking glass here, and the reflection of the blue sky here, the color of the sky is blue, and the reflection of the sky we can see here on the surface of the river here. So the poet also see seen here the sky blue in the surface of the river water here, and the dust road go up and down with the people tramping into the town, and nearby there was road here, and the road is going into the town here, and many people, the poet seen here many people going into the into the town here, into the city here. So here the poet have never seen such things before in his life here. So the poet is excited here by saying these things here. if I could find a higher tree here. Poet is wish here he could find here one higher tree than the banyan tree here. We noted banyan tree is a strong and high tree, but the poet wish here he wants to climb a higher tree than the banyan tree. And if I could find a higher tree than the banyan tree, so further and further I should see here. The poet wants to see here what happened beyond the he could see here. It means he wish here to see more and further far away places. He wants to see here to where the grown up river sleep here. Poet can see here the river nearby, but where the river end here, because the river meet here to the ocean here. So the poet wish here to see here to where the grown up river sleep into the sea among the ships here. So the river meet to the ocean, the river is passing nearby, and ultimately he meet to the ocean here. So here we can see here more ships, more boats in a sea here. So poet wants to see here to see the river is meet here to the ocean here. So poet wants to see more things here, and here to where the roads on either hand here. The road is passing nearby, and ultimately the road is going long distance, and ultimately the road meet to the here meet to the sky here. So here we can see here the poet can see here the sky and the land both meet altogether here, and this road lead to the fairyland. It means this road lead onward into fairyland. It means the road passing nearby the poet can see here, and this road lead to the fairyland. It means the road is connected here with the land masses and sky here, both together joining here one place here, and this road lead to the fairyland where all the children dine at 5. It means where in fairyland the all the children get their dinner here at the 5 o'clock here, and all the playthings come alive, and there will be many playthings you can find here. It means here the poet R.L. Stevenson wants to see here, he wants to go here the fairyland, and where the children get the food at 5 o'clock and all the playthings come alive. It means there will be many things to play here. So R.L. Stevenson is poor boy and he cannot get the food here. So he wish here he wants to get the food in a proper time with other children. The other children get their dinner at 5 o'clock, and the poor boy R.L. Stevenson cannot buy a toys here. So here R.L. Stevenson wants here, then in fairyland the poet can get the food as well as plaything and with the company of the children's here. So in this poet, the poet himself during his childhood he used to climb a banyan tree with his little hand, and what he can see here in his nearby places, he saw a garden, and the garden is covered with the flowers he can see here, and he see many people inside the garden. That people the garden has the poet has never seen such a people before in this garden. And also poet saw, the poet seen here a river is passing, and the reflection of the sky inside you can see here on the surface of the river water, and the dust the road is covered with the dust, and he can see here the road is lead the people into the town. He can see the people going into the town, and the poet wish here he wants to find a higher tree than the banyan tree because he wants to see more beyond the further, the far away things the poet wants to see, or especially where the river end here, and we know that the river meet to the sea here. So each and every river meet to the sea here. So here the poet wants to see here the river meet to the sea, and where end here, and the many ships and many boat here he wants. But when it is possible, when the poor little boy R.L. Stevenson could find a higher tree than the banyan tree, so it can be true here. And at the last stanza the poet said that I can see the road is the road lead to the further place, and where the both land here, it means the sky and this land both meet to each other, and this road lead to the fairyland where all the children get their food at 5 o'clock, dinner at 5 o'clock, and many things to play here. So the poet is very poor, we can see here. Okay, thank you.